Oh. Yeah, I heard myself for a second there. How's everyone doing? Good evening, everybody. Last week I started learning Godot or Godot or however you pronounce it. Likable that no, we are not destroying printing machines. No, we're not doing that. But nope, nobody, nope, no destroying printing machines. Those are like my cousins. Technically, please don't. Um, so last time when we were learning Godot, I was literally following the Godot documents. Um, I went through the introduction a bit. I kind of remembered a little bit, but yeah, there's some key concepts. I just need to know what scenes are, nodes, the scene tree, and signals. I know there's a difference between scenes and nodes, but I know nodes can actually like interact with signals. So I'm trying to keep those concepts in mind, but I might forget them. So feel free to remind me if I'm getting a concept wrong. I don't mind any backseating programming here because I'm just learning, and if I can learn from the audience, that's pretty cool too. So that is fine. Um, let's see here. So let me go ahead and show y'all what we're going to be doing today. And just like last time, we'll be following the Godot documents, the documentation, because there are actually tutorials in this. And I was like, oh, might as well try them, right? So let's go. There we go. Okay. Okay, can you all, is the volume good? I hope the volume is good. I put a little, how's the audio? Is there no audio? Ah, I see. I think I need to add my own audio. Because I know I don't have that. Can I add something real quick? Let me add some music for y'all. Because I know I have some music. It's just a matter of. Ah, there we go. We can go with this. There we go. Now we have some background music. Alright, thank you, Likeable, for letting me know. Alright, so we're going to continue off. My first 2D game. In this step-by-step tutorial series, you will create your first complete 2D game with Godot. By the end of the series, you will have a simple yet complete game of your own, like the image below. Also, this game is just dodging the creatures, the creeps. That's a pretty cute game. You will learn how the Godot editor works, how to structure a project, and build a 2D game. And I do have a little bit of programming experience, but not a whole lot. So it might be a little bit bumpy, but I'm gonna try. My main coding experience is making a visual novel with Lua and some JavaScript, but that's about it. So this is gonna be like learning on the go here. I hope that's fine. Alright, so the game is called Dodge the Creeps. Your character must move and avoid the enemies for as long as possible. You'll learn to create a complete 2D game with the Godot editor, structure a simple game project, move the player character and change its sprite, spawn random enemies, and count the score and more. You'll find another series where you'll create a similar game but in 3D. I can't read. We recommend you to start with this one though. So why start with 2D? If you're new to game dev or unfamiliar with Godot, we recommend starting with 2D games. This will allow you to become comfortable with both tackling 3D games, which tend to be more complicated. Ooh, and then a completed version of the game is here in the GitHub. Nice. Okay, so it has the okay, the unit of readme. Nice. Cool. Prerequisites. Okay, I completed the getting started last time. You also saw that. When you can find a complete demo source code here. Okay. We've prepared some game assets you'll need to download so we can jump straight to the code. You can download them here by clicking the link below. So I'm gonna go ahead and download these. Okay. Wait. We're gonna move. Ah! Oh, that was loud. No, we are moving you here. Move here. Move. Okay, gonna extract. Gonna put this in here. By the way, feel free to let me know in chat how you're all doing. I feel like the month is slowly getting warmer, so I'm a little afraid of the weather these days. So I'm just like, I hope it's not getting too hot, cause I'm not a fan of the heat. Not gonna lie. New folder. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. There we go. It's been extracted. All right, so next up, setting up the project. In this short first part, we'll set up and organize the project. Launch Godot and create a new project. Okay, we have it up here. Hey Brex. Oh, hey Sensei, just stopping by to say goodnight. Still recovering from the flu, which caused me to get really sick and really bad on my body. Have a good rest of the stream. Oh no, Brex! Get well soon! I hope you get well soon, bud. That's awful. Man, that sucks. Honestly, like, with all these weather changes, it really impacts your body, so be sure to take care of yourselves, everybody. I know I need to. Okay, so we're gonna click new. Okay. Alright. And then when creating the new project, you only need to choose a valid project path. You can leave the other default settings alone. Oh, okay. So GD script, C#, or C++? I'm sticking with GD script because I've been told that it's a little bit easier, especially since when it comes to solo game development, I'm pretty much beginner. Outside of that, I've helped out with other things in game development. Your project folder should look like this. Oh, okay. So something like that, huh? Let me go ahead and set this up. Let's see. I'll call this Dodge the Creeps. And then, oh, call it 2D. Yeah. And then create the that is the wrong folder. Whoops. I wanted to create it somewhere else. It do be like that. For a script project? No. Okay. Create folder. Dodge the creeps. Okay. Alright. And then select current folder. Okay, here we go. It's in my other one. Compatibility. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Whoa! And then here it is. The big one. And then... Okay, that is clearly 3D. We want 2D, so we're gonna stick with this. Just to make it easier. Okay. Alright. This game is designed for portrait mode, so we need to adjust the size of the game window. Click on Project Settings to open the Project Settings window. In the left column, open the Display Window tab. There, set viewport width to 480 and viewport height 720. Okay, so it's a small little game, literally. So Project Settings, and then Window, right? Yeah, Window. And then I have to edit these, and let me get the numbers. That is my social media. That was not what I needed. 480, 720. Okay. So 480. And then 720. Okay. So something like that. And then what's next? Also, under the stretch option, set mode to canvas items and aspect to keep. This ensures that the game scales consistently on different size screens. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so display window, stretch canvas items. Stretch canvas items. And then the aspect is already at keep, so we're good there. So keep everything the same size, which is pretty good. Okay, and then organizing the project. In this project, we will make 3 independent scenes: player, mob, and HUD, which we will combine into the game's main scene. In a larger project, it might be useful to create folders to hold various scenes and scripts, but for this relatively small game, you can save your scenes and scripts in the project's root folder, identified by RES. You can see your project folders in the file system dock in the lower left corner. Lower left corner. Okay. So if I go back here, close. If I wanted to, oh, 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 I see. Okay. Create new folder. I just want to create folders just to learn to organize, because I feel like, hey, that's kind of important. So art fonts. Okay, I can do that. So art, and then folder fonts. Okay. Okay, got those two. And then, okay, there we go. With the project in place, we're ready to design the player scene in the next lesson. Creating the player scene. With the project settings in place, we can start working on the player-controlled character. The first scene will define the player object. One of the benefits of creating a separate player scene is that we can test it separately, even before we create other parts of the game. Okay, so it's going to be by itself, which is nice. To begin, we need to choose a root node for the player object. As a general rule, a scene's root node should reflect the object's desired functionality, what the object is. Click the other node and add an arena 2D node to the scene. Okay, so I go to the scene, other node. I think it's this one, right? Should be that one. Okay, other node, and then add an area 2D. Okay, area 2D. Okay, create. All right, we got our area 2D here. And then let's see. Godot will display a warning icon next to the node in the scene tree. You can ignore it for now. We will address it later. Oh, and if people want to follow along with what I'm doing, here's the tutorial link. I'm going to put it on both YouTube and Twitch. So feel free to follow along with this link if you want to. And I know I'm going through this a bit fast, but it's because I only have like a limited time to stream. So I'm going to see how much I can complete, and then we can like talk about it too. Godot will display a warning icon next to the node in the scene tree. You can ignore it for now. We'll address it later. With Area 2D, we can detect objects that overlap or run into the player. Change the node's name to player by double-clicking on it. Okay, double-click. Player. That's not how you spell player. Player. There we go. And then from there, let's see. Now that we've set the scene's root node, we can add additional nodes to give it more functionality. Before we can add any children to the player node, we want to make sure we don't accidentally move or resize it by clicking on them. Select the node and click the icon to the right of the lock. Its tooltip says make selected node's children not selectable. Oh, interesting. So make sure I click this and then click this. Okay, it's all set there. Alright, and save the scene. Click scene save or Control S. Scene, save scene. Oh, okay. And then, wow, wrong one. Okay, I'll save it then. Okay, there we go. The player's right there. Good, good. Let me see here. For this project, we will be following the Godot naming conventions. GD script classes, nodes use Pascal case, variables and functions use snake case, and constants use all caps. Okay, so, alright, so all classes just capitalized but with no spacing. Okay, good to know, good to know. Sprite animation. Click on the player node and add a child node animated sprite 2D. Okay, so click on player node and then add child node, and then it says to add animated sprite 2D. Okay, animated sprite 2D. Create. Okay. And then next up is... Oh, I think my headset DC'd. I think it needs a charge or something. Well, it do be like that. But at the same time, like, I don't really need it on. But I do need it to hear you all. But, as long as you guys can hear me, that's what matters, right? Alright, so it says here... The animated sprite 2D requires a sprite frames resource, which is a list of animations it can display. To create one, find the sprite frames property under the animation tab. The inspector and click empty new sprite frames. Click again to open this. Oh, okay. Under the animation tab. So it's here, right? And then under animation. Okay, seems to be on this side. And then sprite frames are currently empty, and then I need to have new sprite frames. And then I open this panel. Okay. Let's see. New sprite frames. Okay. And then it says that it would open... Oh, there's the animation tab. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's see. On the left is a list of animations. Click the default one and rename it to walk. Huh. Then click the add animation button to create a second animation named up. Find the player images in the file system tab. They're in the art folder you unzipped earlier. Drag the two images for each animation named player gray underscore up and player gray underscore walk into the animation frame side of the panel for the corresponding animation. Okay, so the default one, I call this walk. Okay, and then let's see here. Click add animation. Yeah. And then that would be called up. We have walk and up. Find the player images in the file system tab during the art folder you unzipped earlier. Actually, would it be helpful if I do this? Godot projects and then 2DS. Ah, I see. I should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that. Okay. We're gonna move you two. Can I move? Override. Huh? Oh, okay. So I already caused problems. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna delete that one. Okay. Can I delete this folder? Oh, okay. Well, I'm learning things right now, so I'll just drag this folder over here. Okay, so we have the art, and then we have the fonts. Okay. And then it says the next step is basically putting the animations in. Drag the two images for each animation named player gray up into animation frame side of the panel for the corresponding animation. Okay. So if I want to do up, right? Go to art and then find player. That's up. Okay. Huh. That is up. Okay. And then for walk. Oh, okay. Frame by frame. That's cute. That's cute. Am I doing this correctly? So 0 and then 1. The player images are a bit too large for the game window, so we need to scale them down. Okay, so it's something like this, right? But am I... Oh! Oh, is it like this? And then the up one... Okay, so up, walk. Okay, gotcha. So I needed those two there. At least that's what I'm assuming. That's just what I'm assuming. Okay. Alright, so we got those in. The player images are a bit too large for the game window, so we need to scale them down. Click on the animated sprite 2D node. Oh, is there a message? Hey Aki, hello! Welcome on in! Oh man, I really need a shout out command, but feel free to follow Aki Nyanya. I realize you have the nya twice, so I have to say nya. But feel free to follow Aki Nyanya because she is one of my group members for No Pointer Live. She's super sweet. How's it going? Pretty good. I'm just following the tutorial like step by step. Right now I just made the project and I'm putting in the animation. So it's just like plug and chug basically. So it should be easy enough. I'm not in the script part yet. I mean, I'll eventually be there, but at least I'm preparing all the assets. Okay, so the player images are a bit too large for the game window, so we need to scale it now. Click on the animated sprite node. Okay, so animated sprite node here. And then I don't think it's animation. It's probably transform. I'm assuming it's transform. I think it makes sense if it was that one. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so you have to scale for 0.5. So scale 0.5. Okay, make it small. 0.5. And how are you, Aki? I hope you've been doing well. I'm gonna save scene because it doesn't hurt to save. Usually. Okay, finally add a collision shape 2D as a child of player. This will determine the player's hitbox, or the bounds of its collision area. I'm good, just got back from a walk. Nice! Oh man, a walk sounds nice, but I just stayed inside all day because I didn't feel like going outside much. It'd just be like that. Okay, so we need the capsule shape 2D node. Gives the best fit. So next is shape in the inspector. Click empty, new capsule shape 2D. And then resize the shape to cover the sprite. Okay. So that's what they mean by hitboxes, huh? Okay. Child of player. Collision shape 2D. Add child node. Okay. So collision. I think it's collision shape 2D. That seems to be the best fit. Something like that. Okay. Like that. Oh, why is there a little... No configuration warning. Please only use as a child of area 2D static. Okay. But did I... Oh, did I... Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure it out. And then the shape is empty. And it says here... Let's see. I'm literally just going step by step. Just so that, like, I'm learning. And just figuring things out. I know it's very beginner, but it's like, I'm honestly a beginner when it comes to like making my own games. I've supported other people in making their games, but I never like made games by myself. So it's a challenge. Like the last game jam I was on, I was making a game with Luna. You were making a game jam for the VTuber game jam. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to start somewhere. Let's see. Next shape in the inspector. Click empty new capsule shape. And the game that we made together was basically a lesbian cat girl, fox girl, and dog girl visual novel. And I was like, you know, it'd be really fun to remake it. That might be one of my future projects because I already have the like I already have what's it called? I have the script. So I can work off from that. So that I don't have to write, I just focus on making the game itself. Okay, for this character. So next is shape. New capsule shape 2D. New capsule shape 2D. Okay. Seems like it's quite small, huh? Wow, you are smart. So small. Okay, so it's like somewhere there. Somewhere here. Okay, that could be our hitbox. We have a little hitbox. It's pretty good. Okay. And I resize it. When you're finished, your player scene should look like this. And it does look like that. Cool. Make sure to save the scene again after these changes. Okay. It doesn't want me to forget, so we at least put this together. That's pretty good. In the next part, we'll add a script to the player node to move and animate it. Then we'll set up collision detection to know when a player got hit by something. Okay, actual coding. Let's go. Coding the player. In this lesson, we'll add player movement animations set up to detect collisions. To do so, we need to add some functionality that we can't get from a built-in node, so we'll add a script. Click the player node and click attach script button. So player and then this one. Okay. And then create. I'm assuming. Okay. Alright, so in the script settings window, you can leave the default settings alone. Just click create. Okay, I did that. We're good there. Okay, start by declaring the member variables this object will need. If this is your first time encountering GDScript, please read scripting languages before continue. I should read that. I should. And I will. A little bit of it. Scripts attached to that. I got automod. No! How'd you get automodded? Oh yeah, to be honest, my moderation is very strict, so you gotta be careful. I did that because like I didn't want too many disturbances. So yeah, it do be like that. Should I change up my Twitch settings? It's all good? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, GD script. Okay. I mean, I looked at it. These are short files. Yeah, I generally know what that is. Okay. So extends area to D, declaring the object. We already have this. And then we just need a thing below, which is export var speed equals 400. So how fast the player will move. Oh wait, I can just copy that. Lol. Okay, we're just gonna copy it. Boop. Okay, we have the thing. Dude, welcome on in. No, you're not late. It's just 30 minutes over. 2. Right now, I'm just following the tutorial and like understanding GD script as well. So, right now we're making the player right now, and I just added like, oh, this is the movement speed, and then the size of the actual game window. So, that's pretty good. Using the export keyword on the first variable speed allows us to set its value in the inspector. This can be handy for values that you want to be able to adjust, just like a node's built-in properties. Click on player node and you'll see the property now appear in the script variable section of the inspector. Remember, if you change the value here, it'll override the value written in the script. Oh, that's pretty convenient. So it's here, right? And then under script. Under script. Oh, okay, it says it right here. That's where it's getting to 400. And then if I change it, will it affect it? Oh, I see. I would have to save it, huh, to make sure it overwrites. Good to know. Good to know. Also, if I seem a little eepy, I'm just tired from work, and honestly, lately, like, I've been super tired because over the weekend, I did something I never thought I would do in my life. And I basically walk like 10,000 steps. Well, I think the actual number is like around 13,000, but I'm just lowering it. It's like 10,000. And what I did over the weekend was go to a Renaissance fair. It was huge, and I felt very intimidated. Yeah, steps are good. Yeah, I needed my steppies. Yes, EP BP BP. Yeah, yeah. I'm EP. Okay, using the export. Okay, if you're using C#, you need to rebuild the. Okay, your player.gd script should already contain a ready and process function. If you didn't select the default template shown above, create these functions while following the lesson. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, we have a ready and a process, right? It's right there. The ready function is called when a node enters the scene tree, which is a good time to find the size of the game window. Oh, so timing in place. Okay. So you'd put this under the ready, right? I'm assuming replace with the function body. Like that? No, there was already a problem. What? Wait, that's not what I wanted. Fudge. No. Okay. Replace it function. What does that mean, function body? Okay. Let's see. Function ready. Oh, public override void ready. Function ready. Replace with the function body. Okay. Okay, maybe just this one then. Because I mean, we already have the function ready there. I think I just needed this one. Yeah, I just needed that one. Okay, and then... Oh, I know, I don't need to add a semicolon. Cool. Because I'm used to like encoding where you always have to add a semicolon, and if you don't have the semicolon, it causes problems in the code, so I'm just like very cautious about semicolon stuff. But seems like I don't need one here. Just colon, I see. By the way, Aki, how's the audio? Because I have my chat BGM, and then there's me speaking, and I hope that me speaking is louder than the BGM itself, because that would be very awkward if it wasn't. Yes, GDScript is very Python-esque. I've never coded in Python before, so it's a bit of an adjustment for me. It's a bit low. Ah, okay. Okay, interesting. Because, like, even when I put it at 100%, it's still low, and I don't know what to do. How's this? Oh, wait, you might be hearing a fountain, now that I think about it. I have your audio cranked on my... Wow, really? Damn. Okay, so I'm just very quiet. Gosh dang. I'm still learning how to use this thing. I'm not used to my dynamic microphone at all. Also, I realize I still have a fountain in the background, so I'm going to turn that off real quick. BRB. Gosh dang, Darcy, you're stretched on my bed? Okay. Love you, baby. My cat is just stretched out. Yeah, dynamic mics need some more boost. Oh, okay. Because, like, my previous mic was a Blue Yeti, so, you know. Alright, so we added this. Now we can use the process function to define what the player will do. Generally, you have a preamp. A preamp? I don't know if I have a preamp. To define what the player will do. Process is called every frame, so we'll use it to update elements of our game, which we expect will change often. For the player, we need to do the following. Check for input, move in the given direction, and play the appropriate animation. Hello, Nethyr. How are you doing? Hi, Hyper Robotangurus. I'm doing okay-ish. I feel a little like on a sleepy side, not gonna lie. But I think it's because my room is a bit toasty. I kind of want to turn on the fan, but I know it's gonna give some background noise, so I don't really want that. And also, like, yeah, I am eepy, but I am going to learn to make game. Right now, I'm making the player. So let's see here. First, we need to check for input. It's the player pressing the key. For this game, we have 4 direction inputs to check. Input actions are defined in the project settings under Input Map. Here you can define custom events and assign different keys, mouse events, or other inputs to them. For this game, you will map the arrow keys to the 4 directions. Okay, so click on project to project settings. Project settings. Also, Tanguris, how are you? I hope you've been doing well. And click on input map at the top. Okay, here we go. And then let's see here. Type move right in the top bar and click add to add the move right button. Oh, okay. We need to assign a key to this action. Click the plus icon on the right to open the event manager window. The listening for input field should now be selected. Press the right key on your keyboard and the menu should look like this for now. You're doing okay? Ah, okay. Well, just feel free to relax as I try to struggle and learn here. Ooh. Doing this kind of makes me nervous. I don't know why though. Sometimes I'm just anxious for no reason. So this one, I'm supposed to put move right. Okay. Move right. Add, and then it says here I can add a keyboard. Okay. Left, right. Well, obviously it's move right, so we get the right one. Okay, whoopsies. Right. Okay. There we go. Is that how I do it? And then I do it for the rest of them? That's surprisingly easy. Okay. Alright, did that. And then I click right. Select the OK button. Okay, and then continue to add more for left, up, and down. Okay. Move left. Move up. Move down. There we go. And then this button, keyboard. Think it's supposed to be left. Yep. Then this one's supposed to be the up button. Up. And then this one for the down button. Down. Where's the down button? There we go. Yeah, down. Okay. Let's see here. So we got the input map. What's next? Click the close button to close the project settings. Okay. Close. And then you can detect whether a key is pressed using input is action pressed, which returns true if it's pressed or false if it isn't. Okay, I guess I am copying all this, so boy. So the variable velocity equals vector 2.0, so the movement vector. If the input is action press, move right. Oh, interesting. So it goes up, it goes 1. Okay, interesting. Let me put this in process here. There we go. And then Control S just to make sure I save. Losing progress here would make me sad. We don't want to be sad. We start by setting the velocity to 0, 0. By default, the player should not be moving. Then we check each input and add subtract from the velocity to attain a total direction. For example, if you hold right and down at the same time, the resulting velocity vector will be 1, 1. In this case, since we're adding a horizontal and a vertical movement, the player would move faster diagonally than if it just moved horizontally. We can prevent that if we normalize the velocity, which means we set its length to 1, then multiply by the desired speed. That means no more fast diagonal movement. If you never use vector math, I suck at math, so no. If you never used vector math before or need a refresher, you can see an explanation of vector usage in Godot at vector math. It's good to know, but won't be necessary for the rest of the tutorial. We can also check when the player is moving, so we can call play or stop on the animated sprite 2D. See, $sign is short here for get node. So in the code above, same as get node. In GD script, $sign returns the node at the relative path from the current node, or return null if the node is not found. Since animated sprite 2D is a child of the current node, we can use animated sprite 2D. Okay. Alright, now that we have a movement direction, we can update the player's position. We can also use clamp to prevent it from leaving the screen. Clamping a value means restricting it to a given range. Add the following to the bottom of the process function. Okay, so under the process function, so this is the process function, and then I need to make sure it's not in the same category as else. Okay, so like this. There we go. There we go. Control S just in case. Let's see here. It refers to frame length, the amount of time that the previous frame took to complete. Using this value ensures that your movement will remain consistent even if the frame rate changes. And then click play scene. Ooh, I'm going to move. Let's go. Okay. F6. All right. Can I move? Oh, look! Our little guy is moving. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can move. Let's go. And it's using like the right keys too, so I got the configuration down to speed. Yeah, it's moving a little creature. It's cute. It's very cute. Honestly, like, it'd be fun to change the assets. Such a derpy little fellow. Yeah. So the game that I'm making, according to the tutorial, is called Dodge the Creep. So I am this little creature and I dodge things. And I find that very cute. Okay, let's close this. Now choosing animations. Now that the player can move, we need to change which animation the animated sprite 2D is playing based on its direction. We have the walk animation, which shows the player walking to the right. This animation should be flipped horizontally using flip H property for left movement. We also have the up animation, which should be flipped vertically with flip V for downward movement. Let's place this code at the end of the process function. Okay. The end of process function. So right here. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Error 32.5. Expected indented block after if. Oh, duh. You need to indent, right? Okay, so like that. That should be correct. Alright, play the scene again and check the animations are correct in each of the directions. Okay. So F6. Oh, what the? It's oh. Whoopsies. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I go up and then I go down, then left to right. Okay, so the eyes is actually following the correct direction. Let's go. Okay. So I can tell it's moving left, I can tell it's moving right, then up and then down. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. Okay. So we got that moving. Okay, I play the scene again. When you're ready, when you're sure the movement is working correctly, add this line to ready. So the player will be hitting it when the game starts. Okay, so add it to ready. So this one, I believe. Okay, something like that. And then Control S. I mean, that should be it, right? As the function ready. Excuse me. Preparing for collisions. When we want player to detect when it's hit by an enemy, but we haven't made any enemies yet. That's okay, because we're going to use Godot's signal functionality to make it work. Add the following at the top of the script. If you're using GDScript, add it to after extends area 2D. Okay, after extends area 2D. So like right here. Control V. There we go. Add the following at the top of the script. If you're using GDScript, add it after extends. Okay. This defines a custom signal called hit that we will have our player emit send out when it collides with an enemy. We will use area 2D to detect the collision. Select the player node and click the node tab next to the inspector to see this list of signals the players can emit. Okay, so select player node. Player node. Okay, it's already selected. Alright. And click the node tab. Okay, so the node tab is this one, and oh, this is all the things I could do, like hit. Nice. This defines a custom signal called hit. Okay. You will use area 2D to detect the collision. Select the player node and click the node tab next to the inspector tile to see the list of signals the player can emit. Dang, I did not expect to be this sleepy. I guess streaming this just relaxes me a lot. Like, it's just really fun to hang out with you all, so yeah. I feel surprisingly stuffy. Maybe that's why I feel sleepy, because it feels very warm in here. And you know, I'm a little cold-blooded, so I just like adapt to the heat as is. So let me open the window actually. Window time. Okay, open the window a bit, so it should be a little bit more flow in here. You might hear some noise, but I think for my health, I kind of need it. Okay. You'll use Area 2D to detect the collision. Select the player node and click the node tab. We see a list. Notice our custom hit signals there as well. Since our enemies are going to be rigid body 2D nodes, we want the body entered body. body. Node 2D signal. The signal will be emitted when a body contacts the player. Click connect and then connect the signal window appears. Okay. The body entered. Note here. Body entered node. And then where do we want this again? Let's see here. Oh, I don't need to change the settings. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'll just copy this. Alright, Godot will create a function with that exact name directly in script for you. You don't need to change the default settings now. Okay. I put it function. This doesn't tell me where exactly I should add it. Wowee, how am I this sleepy? It's only 8:53. Damn. Ever just feel like you're really, really sleepy, but you know you have to stay awake and you know you had a full, like, hour of sleep? Like, a full... Like, you're well rested? That's how I feel right now. It's weird. Like, I'm pretty sure I rested decently. Although I slept for 5 hours. when I really need 8 hours. So, you know, do be like that. But hey, at least I slept, right? Function body. It doesn't tell me where exactly I should put this. It's 8, 9, so maybe here? Called when the node enters the scene tree for the first time. Called every frame. Delta is the elapsed time since the previous frame. Did not tell me where exactly I need to put this, or am I not reading it well? Click connect. I just don't know which one should I connect it to. Damn, hopefully you'll be able to get some good rest soon. I hope so. But like lately, I just stay up for way too long sometimes. I think it's because of the phenomenon where most of your hours are taken up by work, so you kind of have like you take revenge to have your own time by staying up way too late. I think that's what's happening. And honestly, like it's been very tiring this year, so I'm just tired in general. I'm kind of struggling. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, it's like you're just trying your best, but you know you're not well rested. And the thing is, Hopefully you get some good rest later tonight. Thank you, Aki. Thank you, Tenguris. I appreciate it. I'm just, whew. I just want a code, but I'm clearly on EP. Oh! Oh my goodness, Brickmuff! Thank you for the raid! Hello! It's been ages! And yes, I'm back on Twitch! For those who are new here, I'm Nethyr, the ex-final boss of nullptr Live, which is a VTuber tech group. Today I'm learning to use Godot for the first time. This is my second stream with Godot, and I'm just trying my best right now. But thank you so much for the raid, Britmuff. I hope you've been doing well. How are you? How are you, Britmuff? And yes, I may sound a little different because I have a new microphone, so slight upgrade and stuff. And this design that you see here, it's my upcoming model. You got a new mic too? Nice. Nice. I'm good. Came back to stream Strom today. Nice. That's awesome. It's nice to see you again. Oh, thank you for the water buff. Thank you. Ah. Right now, I've been making the player character from this tutorial that I'm running from. I'm not so sure if I'm connecting it right. Let's connect it. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Oh, it was supposed to be after? Okay, that's fine. But what I'm making is a little game. So here, let me show you what I've made so far. Oh wait, it doesn't appear because I have this where is it? Yeah, I have this hide. So we're gonna just turn that into a comment real quick so it doesn't work. And then Control S and then F6. So you'll see a little guy moving. Oh, I love you. I sleep now. Okay, good night. Good night. Wait, was there another pop-up? What just happened? What just happened here? I saw things pop up. What is happening? Huh? Question mark? Oh, thank you too for the stretch and the posture check. I need that. I need that stretch. I'm stretching my arms all the way up, reaching the sky. And then a posture check. Make sure that I'm not shrimping. We do not shrimp here. We are trees, not shrimp. Thank you so much too. My goodness. Likeable, don't break windows. Jeez Louise. No. Don't do that. Okay, let me go back. But yeah, this is the little character, just a little guy. I'm gonna kind of want to make art assets myself, my custom ones, and then just make a little guy, make a little me moving. I think that'd be really funny. And then, I'm dodging objects that people throw at me. I think that'd be kind of funny. Let me see here. So, continuing off. Okay, so we got the signal hit. We got the body entered. Yeah. And then now, note the green icon indicating that a signal is connected to this function. This does not mean the function exists, only that the signal will attempt to connect to a function with that name, so double check that the spelling of the function matches exactly. Oh, okay. Let's see. Next, add this code to the function. Interesting. Let me also, disable that. Yeah, there we go. Function, body shape, body. Okay. Each time an enemy hits the player, the signal is going to be emitted. We need to disable the player's collision so that we don't trigger the hit signal more than once. I see. Okay. So function on body entered body. Do I already have that function? Unbodied entered. Oh, that's a different one. Okay. So since it's a different one, I need to copy the whole thing. And I'll probably put it under here. Okay, something like that. And it seems like there's a signal here, so I need to make sure that something happens. Okay, the function. Oh. The spelling of the function matches exactly. Now add this code to the function. Each time an enemy hits the player, the signal is going to be emitted. We need to disable the player's collision so that we don't trigger the hit signal once more. Note that the area's collision shape can cause an error if it happens in the middle of the engine's collision processing. Using set the fur tells Godot to wait to disable the shape until it's safe to do so. The last piece is to add a function we can call to... Oh, what the... Shush, phone. Phone. Shush. I am doing the thing. I am doing the thing, phone. Let me do my thing. Okay, so function... We can call to reset the player when starting a new game. Okay, so I'm assuming you need to be at the end, but I need to deal with that one, I think. Okay, so there we go. I'm also gonna space these out just so that it's a little bit more even. I don't like how it's uneven, so yeah. Okay, function on body shape entered. Function on body entered. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, next. Next is creating the enemy. Okay, that's fun. That's some good fun stuff. Oh, and let's make sure that I save too, because I want to make sure that I'm doing my thingy. What's from my debugger? Okay, I have 4 errors. The parameter body rid is never used in the function on body shape enter. If this is intended, prefix it with an underscore body rid. Body is never used in the function. Oh, okay, so there's a couple errors. I will resolve them later. I will follow the tutorial first. Creating the enemy. Now it's time to make the enemies our players will have to dodge. Oh, that is the police. Let me mute myself. Sorry, the virtual land that I live in can be quite eventful. I did not expect to hear the police, not gonna lie. The virtual police. Okay. We gotta love cars. Honestly, like, I think cars are pretty sick. It'd be really awesome, like, if someone decorated their whole car with me on it. Oh my gosh, I would scream my head off. I'd be like, what? You put my face, my body on your car? Oh my goodness. I would like seriously scream. I would like scream. I would like try to take photos of it. I would probably make it my wallpaper, not gonna lie. I think that would be really sick if someone like put me on their car, like on the car wrap. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Although what kind of design would it be? That's my question. Okay, so let's create the enemy now. You could probably tell I'm a little excited for this. Now it's time to make the enemies our players will have to dodge. Their behavior will not be very complex. Mobs will spawn randomly at the edges of the screen, choose a random direction, and move in a straight line. We'll create a mob scene, which can then instance to create any number of independent mobs in the game. So scene, new scene. Let's go to 2D. Okay. Scene, new scene. Okay. And then... And add the following nodes. Rigid body. And then with these 3. Okay. I kind of want to move it over so that I can see. But I need to switch between screens. Rigid body. Rigid body 2D. Okay. We got that one. And then the rest. Animated sprite. Collision shape. Okay. Animated sprite. Collision. There we go. Anything else? Visible on screen notifier. I'm not familiar with that one. Visible on screen notifier 2D. Okay, so we got those 3 that we needed. Oh, okay. And I'm assuming we do need to save it anyways, so. Don't forget to set the children so they can't be selected like you did with the players. Ah, yeah. Okay. So I need to go here. And then I need to like select these so that they cannot be selected. Yeah. And then let's see here. Select the mob node and set its gravity scale property in the rigid body 2D section of the inspector to 0. This will prevent the mob from falling downwards. We do not want them to fall. Okay. Mob node. Gravity scale. Mob. The specter. There's its mass. Okay. And then... gravity scale, yes. Gravity scale, I think it needs to be 0. Didn't it say 0? I'm pretty sure it said 0. Yeah, 0. This will prevent the mob from falling down. In addition, under the collision object 2D section, just beneath the rigid body 2D section, expand the collision group and uncheck the one inside the mask property. Inside the mask property? Eh? Collision. Okay, is it this one? Okay. I think it's that one, right? So keep the layer, but remove the mask. This will ensure the mobs do not collide with each other. Set up the animated sprite 2D like you did for the player. This time we have 3 animations: fly, swim, and walk. There are 2 images for each animation in the art folder. Oh. The animation speed property has to be set for each individual animation, adjusted to 3 for all 3. Okay. Cool. That's exciting. Alright, I think I did those. Expand the collision and uncheck the one inside the mask. Okay, I did that. And then I don't want the stack trace. Okay, I'm trying to remember. If I want to not attach script yet. We are not doing that yet. I think it's scene. I'm trying to remember how I did that. I need to add the animation, right? How did I do this? I think it's here, right? Is it? No. Ordering? No. Transform? No. I don't think it's mass distribution. Deactivation? I need to figure this out. Set up the animated sprite 2D like you did player. Like I did for the player. But do I remember how to do that? No. Nah. Of course not. My gosh, it is noisy outside. I am so sorry. I guess there's just like things on fire outside now. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just, you know, when you hear a fire truck, you're like, oh, there's more trouble again. I'm just more annoyed because, like, it happens often. And I'm just like, I just exist, man. All the chaos is happening around me and I'm just vibing. I'm doing nothing. I'm staying in my own lane, just doing my thing, and then yet I just happen to witness like the most chaotic stuff and I do nothing to make it happen. I just exist. I'm a background character for these events and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Huh. Why is there water spilled here? Did I spill water here? Did I spill water here? I'm confused because I see a spot here. I don't remember it being there. I don't remember spilling anything. Well, it didn't get on my actual computer, so I can't complain. It's just probably water. Yeah, I think it's water. It's water. I only have water on my desk anyways. I don't really drink energy drinks. I never had a Red Bull before. So it's definitely not that. I never had a Monster either. I literally never had energy drinks. I've only had tea. It's because I know that energy drinks will just mess with me. I almost cursed on stream, but I prefer not to curse on stream. Let's see. So I selected the mob node, right? And I set the gravity scale already. And then under collision object 2D. Okay. Collision. Wait, I have collision shape. I don't think it's supposed to be collision shape. It's supposed to be collision object. Okay, so let's find out. Collision. I can't spell collision. What the? Is there no collision object? Excuse me? Huh? The collision object under the rigid 2D. What? So you're saying that? Huh? Okay, I guess they're supposed to stay there. And then it's supposed to be this one collision one change. Yeah, I changed it. And then input, make static. What? Did I do it right? Okay, I think I did do it right. Okay, set up the animated sprite 2D like you did for the player. This time we have 3 animations: fly, swim, and walk. Okay, I have to remember to do animations. I'll save after. Oh, there it is, animation. And then we need new sprite loads. Okay, and then the type that we need is fly, swim, and walk. Fly, swim, walk. I'm just walking here. Okay, so the flying, I'm going to assume I put you here, and then for swimming, 1, 2, and then for walk, 1, 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna save here, Control S. I'm not so sure if I should save it just yet. And adjust to 3. Okay, for 3, huh? Okay, I don't want, yeah, I don't want 5 frames per second, just 3. 3. 3. Okay, we got the 3. Alright. Let's see. Okay, got 3. You can use the play animation buttons on the right side of the animation speed input field to preview your animations. Oh, on the right side of input field. Right side input field. Is it this one? Oh, look, it's moving. It's moving. That's cute. Okay, pause. Alright, now I know how that works. Okay. We'll select one of these animations randomly so that the mobs will have some variety. Like the player images, these mob images need to be scaled down. Set the animated sprite 2D scale property to 0 to 0.75. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the animated sprite, then transform, and then scale, I believe. Okay, something like that. And then what else do I need? Yep. As in the player scene, add a capsule shape 2D for the collision. To align the shape with the image, you'll need to set the rotation property to 90. Okay. Add a capsule shape 2D. Capsule. Actually, I think it's in collision shape. I go to collision and then I choose the capsule shape. Okay. And then I scroll over here. And then I make sure that it fits. Oh, okay. Sango, hello, welcome back. I'm just trying to make a capsule, but this does not look like a capsule. I'm confused. Okay. Get that down. And then... No, I don't want it to circle. I don't want the hitbox to be huge. Oh, wait, I have to change it to 90, right? Okay, so it should be, yeah, capsule shape. Okay. And then I need to change the angle to 90. Rotation to 90. Okay, where's rotation? I need to rotate you. Get rotated. That's not it. Where's your rotation? Buddy. I mean, I see... Oh, duh, it's right there. Okay. Okay, I'm silly. Okay. There we go. Also, Sango, how are you? I hope you've been doing well. I am simply vibing. Okay, that seems more even. I'm gonna save that. Is it time to save? Okay. Yeah, it's time to save. time to say, I'm good, feeling hungry as I'm getting ready for bed. Oh, I feel like that's the worst time to feel like you're just trying to go to sleep, but then your tummy's hungry. Oh, and you're posting your schedule? Nice! Nice, nice. I'm making game. I'm making 2D game in it moving. Here, this is my latest progress. I made a squiddy friend. If it appears, okay, the squid friend does not appear yet, but this is the little guy I'm making right now. He cannot move. He's a bit stuck. It's because we did not give him the command to move. That's all. Okay, so add a script to the mob like this. Okay. Let's see. Add script. Okay. There we go. Oh, can we change it to mob? And then mob. No, you're not a mobile interface. Okay. Cannot find the class name mob. Okay. Okay. I guess I should change you back to rigid body 2D. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it because we already know it's the mob. Names are just really important if you're working with a really huge game and you have to balance all the assets available. So, yeah. Okay, now let's look at the rest of the script. In ready, we play the animation randomly choose one of the 3 animation types. Okay, so let's go to function ready. Like that. First, we get the list of animation names from the Anime Sprite 2D Sprite Frames property. This returns an array containing all 3 animation names. Ah! So the last time I was learning some coding, the latest concept I needed to learn was arrays. And for some reason, I do not get arrays at all. But now I know the context of when an array is used. So within the sprite frames, it can have 3 other assets, which is part of the array. We then need to pick a random number between 0 and 2 to select one of the names from the list. Array indices start at 0. Randy selects a random integer between 0 and -1. Also, Sango, if I seem a little off, it's because I'm a little sleepy. I don't know why, but I just got sleepy right when I started stream. I was completely fine beforehand, but I guess I just feel very relaxed and stuff, so do be like that. The last piece is to make the mobs delete themselves when they leave the screen. Connect the screen exit signal the visible on-screen notifier node to the mob and add this code. This completes the mob scene. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty quick. Connect the screen exit signal. Okay, so I need this, right? And then I could do... what's the function one? I literally just learned it. How did I forget? How did I forget? Is it because I'm EP? Is that what's up? What the heck? I thought I was learning, but man, I'm EP. I'm clearly EP. Rigid body. Okay, signal of the visible on screen to mob and add this code. Okay, visible notifier, huh? Okay, and then I don't know where to put this. I'll just copy that. Yeah, we vibe. We vibe. Although, like, parts of me wonder if I should be a more energetic streamer, but at the same time, like, I really like helping people calm down and just relax, especially after a long day of work. You're just like, I don't want to do anything. So, I hope my streams can be a comfortable place and also learning too. Learning from me. I think that makes things more fun. Imagine if I fall asleep on this chair. That'd be really funny if I actually did fall asleep. And I could fall asleep if I wanted to as well, but it just would not be a good look if I fell asleep. You love co-working streams? Me too. Like, it actually makes me complete more things. So I'm just like, damn, I guess I gotta do more co-working streams because it helps me stay focused and learning something. It's also like I'm not alone either, so I do like that. But yeah, it feels kind of warm. Okay. To the they just told me how to make signals. How did I forget? Oh wait, duh. So click this. You click the node, and then it'll say here what you need to do. And what I need to do is screen exit it. So screen exit it. Yeah. You're going to connect this one to the connect. Oh, what? Okay, I guess it's like that now. Queue free. Oh, it's not there. Fun on visible. Okay, so we have that. We literally just need the queue free. Queue free. Okay. Okay. I wonder how this will work. With the player and enemies ready, in the next room we'll bring them together in a new scene. We'll make enemies spawn randomly around the game board and move forward, turning our project into a playable game. Okay. Yeah, we finish up 2 of them. Then the main game scene. They're getting excited, which is cute. Yeah, where did this come from? I have not seen this. I'm EP and sleepy. I'm just trying my best. Okay. So now it's time to bring everything we did together into a playable game scene. Create a new scene and add a node named main. Alright, so new scene. Okay. And what kind of scene will this be? Named main. Oh, it's just a regular node. Interesting. So if I just put node. Okay. Okay, got that. And then rename it to main. Main. Okay, got that. Click the instance button and select your save player. Okay, so instance is this one. Interesting button. Player. Open. Okay, we got the player in. And I need to take a sip because, ooh. EP time. My cat is like completely stretched out with his legs sticking out. It's really funny. Darcy, are you a funny guy? In response, he just twitched his legs. He's like trying to reach from one side to the bed to the other, and it's really funny. Oh, and he stretched more, but because I'm staring at him, he got self-conscious, so he de-stretched. He is half loaf. He is now a half loaf. Okay, we selected the player. Now add the following nodes as children of main. Oh god, that's a lot. Okay. Alright. That's a lot. But let me go ahead and move this over so that I could just like deal with this real quick. Because there's a long list. Alright, so we need to add it to main. The player. Oh, okay. And save. We have player and then we're gonna need timer. Okay. And then it's gonna be called mob timer. And let's see, the other one I should add is score. It's, well, timer in general. Like, I need 3 timers. Which is interesting, because I never thought there'd be so many timers. Do be like that. Okay, so we have the mob timer. We have the score timer. And then we have the start timer. Then next but not least, we need the marker 2D. So marker 2D. I feel like that's for pew pew. What the? Okay, something like that. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I need to name it start position. So start position. Okay, so we have the mob timer, and then we have the score timer. And then we have the start timer. Okay, set the wait time property of each of the timer nodes as follows. Oh dear. So each timer? Okay, interesting. Yeah, for the mob timer, we want these at 0.5. And then for score timer and start timer, 1 and 2. So score will have 1. Okay. And start timer will have 2. She's real speedy. My goodness. Yeah, I feel myself getting like really, really sleepy. I might need to stretch a bit. I guess I'm just very relaxed right now. Make sure to stretch, everybody. It's very helpful in the long run. Now then. Okay. In addition, set the one-shot property of start timer to on and set the position of start position node to 240, 450. Okay, so start timer, if I select you, and then the one-shot property. Okay, returning that on. What about score? Score is just at 1. Yeah, just at 1. And then start position. Wait, start position. I thought. Oh, wait. Oh, this is start position. And it says set the node to 240, 450. Okay, so this is the one shot, and then property of start timer. Oh gosh, EP time. Each of the timer nodes. I did that. One shot property of start timer. Where's start timer? Huh. And then a start. Okay. And then position. Where's the position part? Editor description, process, material, texture, order, visibility. Okay. Huh. Yeah, my brain is like trying to wrap things in my head, but right now my brain is sluggish, to be honest. Like, it's been busy at work. And yeah, just it's just a little stressful. But usually, like, I get really busy over the summertime, so it's something to get used to. Yeah, I don't know what that one-shot property is. I'm gonna Google it. Oh, I can't Google it. It's just highlighted with red font or black. I have no idea what's happening. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they mean by like property of start timer. Okay, one shot is on. And then the position? What do you mean by position? I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's very interesting. Um yeah, what did I mean by position? I'm kinda confused by that. Okay. Disabled show. Okay. Hmm. I I don't know what they're referring to by one shot property. That's what's confused me because like I'm clearly on the start timer part, right? Yeah, like I'm on the start timer. I'm gonna control S just to make sure. Okay, cool, cool. People would be less panicked now. I'm just taking a deep sigh because sometimes, like, yes, you want to do all these things, but people don't realize that rest is actually a very important thing for you to do, and it's good to literally schedule time where you are doing absolutely nothing. Like it helps your brain reset, and I really suggest to people to take that up more. Like use your pay time off. They gave it to you for a reason. So just use what you can and stuff. It just turned into a rant of all things. It did be like that. Um yeah, I'm very confused because like it's telling me the directions here. In addition, set the one-shot property of start timer. So I selected start timer to on. And set position of the start position node 240 458. So I'm a little confused. Just a teeny bit. Everyone needs rest. Yeah. Yeah, but a part of me just like really miss streaming. So I'll try streaming even like if I'm tired, you know? Because it does give me energy at the end of the day, and it's a nice way to share just what I'm up to. So it's just nice, really. But yeah, I just feel very low energy right now. And it's okay for my streams cuz like it's usually like very low key anyways, and I don't like overwhelming people, including myself. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know what they meant by this. I don't see any. Oh, wait, I do see this one shot, right? And then set position of the start position. Okay, so start position, and then go to position itself, right? So transform. That is not it. Oh wait, that is it. Ah, I see. Okay, let's do 240. And then position here to 450. That way she'll have bodyguards no matter what she does. So that's pretty good. She's really well protected. Gosh. Alright, next part is spawning mobs. We are not even halfway done with the enemy mobs. You might have to move it to next time. Okay, the main node will be spawning new mobs, and we want them to appear at a random location at the edge of the map. Add a path to the node called mobpat as a child of main. So we're gonna go back to main and then add a pat to the pat 2D. There we go. Good as new. Okay. Hmm. Oh yeah, I see some new buttons as well. I wonder why. Select the middle one, add point, and draw the path by collecting to add. I don't know what that means. It doesn't seem as relevant to coding. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, placing point 4 in the image, click the close curve button. Your curve will be completed. Now the path is defined. Add a path follow to node as a child of mob path and name it mob respawn location. You can hear how asleep I am when I'm slurring my words. It's really funny. Oh my goodness. I literally have to stand up to be less sleepy. I have not felt this relaxed in a while, so this is different. My cat is being a potato. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, so my scene needs to start looking like this. So we have the player, we have the start position, then I have the different timers, and then pat 2D. Ah! Oh man, my throat is drying up. I need to drink more water. Let's see here. Add child node, so this would be called mob pat. What the? What? Am I doing it wrong? Huh. I see. As a child of main. Huh. Oh wait, it should be a pat 2D model. Pat 2D. Okay. Technically, it's already here, right? Yeah, it's here. Yeah. I hope everyone is gonna have a good week this week. It's slowly getting warmer, so make sure you hydrate yourselves too. Oh, EP time. Time to eep. Let's see, select the middle one. So if I select Pat 2D and look at play, no, not player, should be main. Stick to main. And then new buttons at the top. I don't know what they're referring to. I don't see any buttons in particular. I don't know what it means. Why? Sometimes, like when I'm really tired, I end up crying. It's kind of yikes. Yeah, I don't know what this referring to. Is it referring to like, oh, the 2D? Ah, I see, okay. Alright, I see that new buttons is these. Let's see, select the middle one, add point, and draw the pad by clicking to add the points at the corners shown. So the points to have the points snap to the grid, make sure you use grid snap and use smart snap are both selected. I don't know where to find those. Oh. Okay, so just adding points to upgrade. Makes sense, My elbow cracked. Okay, so I added the point. And draw the path by clicking to add the points at the corners below. To add the points snap to the grid, make sure you use grid snap and use smart snap are both selected. These options can be found to the left of the lock button, appearing as a magnet next to some dots and intersecting lines respectively. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Wait time. We created a node and stuff. To have points snap to the grid, make sure you use grid snap and use smart snap are both selected. Where do I get those? It's not telling me where to get those. That's why I'm just confused. I'm like, okay, you're telling me a bunch of concepts, but I don't know what those concepts mean. Like I'm pretty close to genuinely being a beginner in this. And my throat is dry once again. The water went the wrong way. So now I'm in pain. Yeah. I feel like right after this stream, I'm gonna conk out. I'm just gonna fall asleep immediately. It's a good thing I prepared for bed early then. I just really do be like that. Let's see. Okay, I select the middle one. Okay. What did they mean by middle one? Okay. Pat 2D. Is this what they mean by middle one? Ah, so add the point. Okay. And draw the path by clicking to add the points at the corners shown. Okay, so at those 4 corners, huh? To have the potion, to have the points snap to the grid, make sure to use grid snap and use smart snap are both selected. Okay, so what can I do with this? Huh. Do do do. Do 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 do. Also, I'm getting more model updates and I'm so freaking excited for them. It's my model is looking gorgeous. That's all I could really say, cuz I'm like I've been really meaning to get this for years now. So I'm glad that it's finally going to fruition. It's just up to me to like figure out the lore details, cuz I feel like if I'm going to have a traditional VTuber debut, I'm going to have that lore video. I want to at least have that once. But I know that with my content, it doesn't appeal to everybody, especially mainstream VTubing, so it's just something I want to do for fun. Really. Okay, so I added the points. Add the points snap to the grid. Make sure to use grid snap. Does it say grid snap? The select points, select control panes, add point, delete point, close curve. Oh, the close curves. Those are painful. They just suck. Bling. Boing. Oh, it's these buttons. Okay, so I just select those. Okay. After placing foreign image, click the close curve button and your curve will be completed. What? Okay. Why am I so eepy? I've never been eepy on a stream like this before. Like, the worst it's been was when I was driving, and it was very scary, so, like, go to eepy time. But we did a lot today. We set up the player movement, and we're getting through the mob units as well. So soon, we'll have our own little training ground. Just a little custom one. But it will be relatively small, so it's more like being more like for the kids, if that makes sense. But yeah, as I'm learning Godot, I'm thinking about projects that I want to do. I definitely want to make something that is lore related for my VTuber lore. Another one is just remaking classic games. I think that's fun. Like if I tried to remake Pac-Man or RuneScape. RuneScape is old, but like I would never try to make an MMORPG. It's a behemoth. So much to balance. Honestly, the stream is just gonna turn into a just chatty one. Not gonna lie, because like, woo, your boy is very eepy. Okay. And then I draw the path. What does that mean? Lock button. Okay. And then, let me see here. How much? Oh, wow. Oh, and then what's that? Oh, that's a start position. Oh, okay. That is very far away. Interesting. Also, it's been really cool to see people filling out the surveys for Null Pointer Live because, like, I analyze that data and it helps me inform like our next upcoming decisions. So I'm really thankful that people like took the time to enter those. It means a lot. Yeah, my throat is like so dried up. I think it's time. I think it's time to go ahead and raid somebody because my health right now is whew, a little bit off. I've been just really like eepy. I am of the eepiest times. So let's see, who can I raid? Yeah, I have no idea who I would raid, but I'm pretty happy with my progress. He got the character to move, the player character. Just need to get through the mob part. It's definitely gonna be a while though. But yeah, let's go ahead and find someone to raid because the eepiness is really getting to me, and I want to acknowledge that. I do want to raid Shindigs. I think I want to raid Shindigs because he has some really cool stuff, and the way that he customizes his setup is amazing. Like all of those little toggles and stuff, it's great. It's really awesome. There's lots of things it could do. Oh man, I have to stand up and stretch again. Actually, I could make the desk standing, but do I really want to? Nah, not really. Excuse me. Okay, let me move you back here. There we go. We are moving you back here for now. Draw the paths in a clockwise order, or your mouse will spawn pointing outwards, inwards. Okay. So, I add point, right? Move, rotate, scale, printable fonts. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, how far? Okay, interesting. It seems to go very wide. Dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Ooh. Yeah, I think the sleepiness is really getting to me. So let's go ahead and bring it back to chatting. Let's see here. Beep boop. Alright, so honestly, I felt like I was getting a bit tired at that point, but hey, I did an hour of learning Godot. So that's some pretty good progress. And like I actually got the player character to move. So that's pretty good. But next time we're gonna be focusing on making the enemies and following the tutorial for those. Thank you for the stream, Nethyr. Please sleep well. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, my eepiness is really getting to me, so I think it's time. It's time, y'all. And thank you, Tenguris, for coming by as always. It's really sweet that um that regulars are coming by. I hope that like by coming back to Twitch, I can like keep it growing and such. I want to keep growing. So that's why like I'm trying to learn all these new skills and really just like put my best foot forward in regards to content creation because I just need to make things, not gonna lie. Like I just have limited time for myself. So at least learning Godot live on stream working on lore is a pretty good like way to share the progress of what I'm working on, so it's pretty good. Also, let's try to figure out oh, what are some other things regarding this? Um if you don't know, I have previously announced that I will be attending Offkai Expo. It will be the first time I ever attend the expo, and I mainly plan to like meet up with fellow VTubers, hang out, and like just really make some stronger connections with people. I'm very excited for that, because it's just nice to like make some friends that are also in the VTuber space too, but like an in-person local capacity. I feel like you can easily vet someone more when you talk to them like in person. So that's just me though. And I will be attending all 3 days of Offkai Expo as well. So you're gonna see me. I'm pretty excited. Like I have all my business cards together. It looks so sick. Honestly, it makes me wonder like, oh, should I like have commissions open where I make someone's business cards? I think that'd be kind of fun. That would be pretty fun. So yeah, for those that are following along, I hope that that going through this with the tutorial one by one helps you all. So feel free to let me know on how else I could improve there. That would be that would mean a lot if you can give feedback and such. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, let's go ahead and find someone to raid, at least on the Twitch side of things. Let's go here real quick. Do 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 do. All right, let's see here. Who could we raid? Who could we raid? Well, I also don't need to raid. I feel like that's okay too. But honestly, I'm just happy that I can hang out with you all. It's pretty nice. I just yeah, it is definitely EP time. Like it's close to 10 p.m. Good evening. How goes your Godot adventures? Hi, Silver Streak. Thanks for coming by. I'm actually like close to ending the stream because I got sleepy learning Godot. I managed to get my character to move, which is pretty cool. So I can show it real quick before like I raid somebody. So let's go ahead and go to my gaming. That is myself. That's totally okay. I didn't get the go live notification. I hope the dev went well. Yeah, it did. So let me see if I could show it. Where is it? Okay, so let me fix up the player real quick. The player script is here. And then the script itself is there. So yeah, I've been like coding a little bit. Oh man, that's a rad transition. Thank you. It's made by Spooky, who unfortunately is not as active in the VTuber space, but their assets are pretty sick, so I like to use them. But I might get some custom ones together in the future. But let me show you my progress so far. So Control S and then F6. So our progress is making this little guy. So I got the assets together and now I have a little player character that is just moving around a lot. So yeah, and that is literally me pressing my keyboards. Oh! Thank you for the water buff, Salvi. Oh my goodness, are people just arriving now? Okay. Oh heck yeah. Also, I love Kenny's assets. Ooh, I heard Kenny's assets are really good. I saw them at itch.io. And I'm like, ooh, I could play with these in the future. Hey Salve, welcome on in. Thank you for the water buff and stretch. I need that. And the posture check too. Thank you. What? What's up, Salve? What's up?
I I was a little sleepy, and then people are popping in now, so now I'm awake. Pack? Huh? Yeah, Kenny's assets pack. Um. Oh, is the little guy not one of Kenny's? He looked familiar from a Kenny pack. Oh no, he's not. He's This is from the Godot documentation. Actually, this is one of the tutorials you can complete. Oh, you've been here the whole time? Oh, I was not aware until you messaged me. So, yeah, I'm just vibing. And now I feel awake because people are like suddenly messaging a lot more. And I'm like, huh? I guess I'm awake now. But it's also good to just hang out. And look at this. My first little game, we got the player character to move. That's pretty good, honestly. Because, like, when Aki visited a little bit earlier today, she said that I just gotta start somewhere. And the fact that me starting just got a little character to move, that's pretty good. I'm usually in the shadows, plus messing with friends in VC. And ooh, yeah, I made a little guy. He can move. He can move around. So soon, the next stream, I'm gonna focus on making the enemies. And for the enemies, the the goal of it is basically for the player character to dodge as many of the enemies as possible. So, yeah. If you ever want to poke at a visual coding engine, I'd be happy to give you a run through crash course on GDevelop sometime. But your progress looks great. Movement is always tricky. Yeah. And honestly, like, I just kind of copy paste it, but you know, at least I know how things are working. Like, this is all of the code, just all together. And then I can reference this code for like later movement because this movement is pretty decent actually. Let me see here. So, yeah. So it shows here that if I press move right, it'll move a certain direction. So this is all for movement. As for screen size, like if I change the size of the screen, all of this size will be changing in like proportion. Um and then this is like the speed of the movement as well. And then this one is like this is talking about the collision. If enemy hits it. So, yeah. Pretty decent progress. But we're gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Cause I am much eating. I think I spilled a water bottle without me realizing it, and that's when I knew I needed to go to sleep because if I don't realize that I spilled something and it's water, which is fine, that I'm really sleepy. I am much eepy. It is time to eep. Yes. Okay, but let's see. Who could we raid for tonight? I was looking at shindigs a bit, but let me see here. Yeah, sounds like it is easy time. Have a rad evening out there. Thank you, Silver Streak. Thank you. Oh, there's Fua Ghost as well. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. A mimir. Yeah, me 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 me. Me 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 me. Yes. Oh man, there's shindigs, but I don't know. Should I raid? I don't know anymore. I am just of the EPs. I am one with the sleeps. Okay, let's go to stream manager, and then we're gonna go raid. Actually, our raid message too. So I'm thinking of raiding someone I haven't raided before. Ooh, and there's gonna be a little ad coming soon. So good thing we're gonna raid. So Nethyr and the Nethyzens right here. So that'll be our little raid message right there for people on Twitch. So feel free to copy that. I think I'm gonna raid Fua Ghost. Why Fua Ghost? Because I knew them from work actually, and I feel like, hey, it'd be nice to like raid someone from there. They're currently playing Plate Up. Let me see what they're doing.
Yeah. They're a furry VTuber. And oh, they have a new 3D model too. It's very cute. It's very cute. So yeah, we are going to raid the Fua Ghost. So raid channel. And then we're gonna raid Fua Ghost. Alright. Here we go. Start the raid. Thank you everybody for coming by. I will be streaming again next Monday at 8 p.m. PT / 11 p.m. ET. I am so sorry for the East Coast people that it's so late, but this is like one of the few available times. But thank you again for following along with me learning Godot. We finally got some player movement in. Pretty proud of myself. It's my first time doing that, so pretty good. Yeah, that's the raid message, Sango. Thank you. Alright, so with that, good night everyone, and be sure to treat Fua Ghost well, okay? They go by they them pronouns if you want to talk to them, okay? Good night, Nethyzens. Bye bye.